You don't feel like you're wasting your life when you're scrolling, because in those moments, it doesn't feel like you're behind. It feels like you're connected, like you're part of something. You see people traveling, making money, getting in shape, falling in love, and for a second, it feels like you're there with them. But you're not. You're just watching. And the scary part is, your brain doesn't always know the difference. It gives you just enough satisfaction to feel like you did something. Like you moved forward, but you didn't. You stayed exactly where you are. Same room, same habits, same life. Think about how many times you said, "I'll start later. I'll do it tomorrow. I just need a break." But be honest, how many breaks have turned into hours? How many tomorrows never came? Time isn't just passing. It's being traded for comfort, for distraction, for the easy dopamine that costs you your future. And the worst part? You know it. Deep down, you know exactly what you should be doing. You know you should be working harder. You know you should be more disciplined. You know you should be focused, but instead you reach for your phone. Again and again and again. Not because you're lazy, but because it's easier. Easier than facing reality. Easier than doing hard things. Easier than failing. So you escape. You escape into other people's lives because building your own feels overwhelming. You escape into entertainment because your goals feel far away. You escape into scrolling because it numbs the pressure. But every time you escape, you delay your life. Look at where you are right now. Be honest. Are you where you thought you'd be? Are you proud of your habits, your discipline, your focus, or are you just existing? Because there's a difference, a big difference, between living and just passing time. Living requires effort. It requires showing up when you don't feel like it. It requires doing things that are uncomfortable. It requires discipline, and discipline is hard. Scrolling is easy. That's why most people choose it. That's why most people stay stuck. Meanwhile, there's someone out there with the same 24 hours as you, who chose differently. They woke up early. They put the phone down. They did the work. Not because they felt like it, but because they decided to. That's the difference. Not talent, not luck, decision. At some point, you have to stop blaming time and start taking control of it. Because time isn't the problem, distraction is. Every notification, every scroll, every just one more video. It's stealing pieces of your life, quietly, consistently, until one day you look up and realize nothing changed. Same goals, same dreams, still untouched. That's how people waste years. Not in one big mistake, but in small daily decisions. So here's the truth. You don't need more motivation. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to feel ready. You need to act. Even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's boring, even when you don't feel like it. Because your future is built in those moments. Not when you're inspired, but when you choose discipline over distraction. So start small. You don't need to change your whole life today. Just take 1 hour. 1 hour without your phone. No scrolling, no distractions. Sit with your thoughts. Plan your next move. Do the thing you've been avoiding. It won't feel good at first. It will feel slow, uncomfortable, maybe even boring. That means it's real. Because real progress doesn't come from comfort. It comes from focus. And the more you do it, the stronger you get. The clearer you think. The more control you have over your life. Until one day, you don't need motivation anymore. Because discipline becomes who you are. And that's when everything changes. So ask yourself right now, are you going to keep watching? Or are you finally going to stop? Because one day, you're going to look back at your life, and you'll either say, I lived it, or I watched everyone else live theirs. Don't let that be your story. Put the phone down. Take control. Start now. If you're serious about changing your life, subscribe. This is just the beginning.